Hello guys, welcome back. This is Modern Man here today, and today we are playing some more Living End on the channel. It's gotten really popular. Once again, it has its waves. It goes up and goes down. Archfiend of Ifnir should be in this deck. Let me preface it by that. It should be in the spot of these Curator of Mysteries. But I wanted to try it out, so here's to seeing how it goes. If you guys don't know what Living End does, it's a 0. It doesn't cost any mana, so you can't cast it. It doesn't have a mana cost. Suspend for 4. Suspend 3 for 4 mana. Each player exiles all creatures cards from his or her graveyard, then sacrifice all creatures he or she controls, then puts all cards he or she exiled this way onto the battlefield. So basically what that says is every card in your graveyard, every creature card in your graveyard is put into play. All creatures in play go to the graveyard. Does that. You can't cast it, so you have to play like As Foretold or Cascade, which you are doing in this deck. You don't play any card less than 3, and then you're going to Cascade into your Living End. And this deck got a huge boost in power with all these new cycling creatures. Horror of the Broken Lands, Desert Ceradon, even Curator Mysteries. Let's go ahead and jump right. So some problems this deck has is hands like this or its mana. This hand is not great, so we're going to mulligan. We don't really have anything going on for us. Yeah, this hand's good. I mean, we can cycle this and this and this. So we have 3 cyclers. We really just need to find a third land and a Cascade spell. I put the cycler on bottom because we don't really need any more dudes, as I just said. Really just need to find either the Cascade spells or... what is that card's name? A third land. And a third land. You need both of those. Opponent leads on island. Sure. Let's go ahead and cycle Architects at will. Draw a card. Drew a swamp. Okay, there's our third land. There's our Cascade spell that does not have either of the color of... We do not have green, is what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day. It's been a real long day. Pass turn. Halimar Depths, okay. I haven't seen that card in a very long time. What do you have, opponent? Okay, put him back. It's like a weird bad ponder. Cycle Street Wraith, pay 2 life. Simian Spirit Guide, that's not really green mana. Cycle Desert Ceradon, draw a card. Demonic Dread, but they don't have any dudes. Sure. Green mana? That's not green mana. Well, let's go ahead and just cast a Simian Spirit Guide here. That way, so next turn, we can Demonic Dread it if we need to. And pass turn. So we end the graveyard, we have 12 points of damage already. Opponent's on mono blue, it seems. The Dalkin Shackles. Are they playing Blue Moon, maybe? That'd be very interesting. Huh. Sure. I guess. I can't cycle that. Do not have blue mana. It's also one of the other reasons I'm not a huge fan of that in the deck. Let's go ahead and cast Demonic Dread on the Simian Spirit Guide. Need to pay red mana, not double black. Cascade Trigger. Cast Living End. Architects of Will my opponent. I should have done it to myself, actually. Dread Waters, Confirm Suspicions, and a Spell Pierce. Well, I do not want them to have an Engulf the Shores. Or really a Spell Pierce for that matter. So let's go Engulf the Shores, Spell Pierce, Confirm Suspicions. And put them like that. Our opponent can take our Architects of Will if they have a third island. Which I hope they do not. They do. It's very unfortunate. Huh. Maybe I should have architected myself to look for a green mana for the beast within. Well, let's go ahead and cycle an Architect's Will. Another one. Another one. Cycle Ceradon. Another Spirit Guide, huh? That's not the greatest. Okay, go to combat. They're going to take our Architect's Will and probably block the Ceradon. They should have took it before combat. Oh, unless they haven't engulfed the shores. Oh, they're just going to take it now. Okay, that's fine. Take 9, go to 9. Sure. It's a bit of a misplay in my opinion. Should have took it before, so you can declare a block on the Ceradon. Take 6 less damage, be at 15 opposed to 9. Now they're drawing a Spell Pierce. So they have confirmed Suspicions and Spell Pierce in their hand. 2 cards we know about. Street Wraith, okay. Let's go to combat. Declare attacks. Blocks the Ceradon, sure. Takes 3, goes to 6. So if they play Engulf the Shores, all they can bounce is our Street Wraith. Let's go ahead and cast Simian Spirit Guide. And cycle a Street Wraith during their turn. Pass turn. So they drew... Oh, they're going to untap their Vidalcan Shackles. They don't have their 5th land. So they're keeping mana up for the Engulf. Let's go ahead and cycle the Street Wraith here. Another Curator. We really need a blue mana. We haven't found a fetch land all game, have we? That's kind of awkward. But them engulfing actually means we can start cycling our dudes again. Which I'm okay with. We can cycle a Street Wraith and the Ceradon. They discard Spell Snare. We cannot cast this Demonic Dread here because they have Spell Pierce in their hand. So we're going to go to combat. Get engulfed. It doesn't return everything, does it? They just die to the Ceradon? Oh, they're going to Shackles. Okay. So that's what they're doing. Because they can't actually engulf and live. Attack with everything. Don't even have green mana to give my creature a trample. Blocks the Ceradon. Sure, takes 2, goes to 4. Pass turn, I think. Yeah, we don't have anything we can do here. Opponent untaps the Shackles. Just power or toughness? Power. Okay. It's going to be a while before they could take the Desert Ceradon. So I think we're just going to ride this guy to victory, maybe? Maybe I should have played a Spirit Guide there. Probably should have played a Spirit Guide there. Granted, if we ever resolve a Cascade spell, we get a lot of dudes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dudes. Opponent still keeping up the Shackles. This is why I think I should have Architect's Willed myself, looking for a green source. This game would have been over probably a couple turns ago. That's another Demonic Dread. Go to combat. If our opponent... Oh, they're going to let us declare attacks. They're dead, right? Engulf the Shores doesn't bounce our dudes. turn equal. Oh, toughness. Yeah, it doesn't bounce Ceradon. It's a 4. You only have 3. Are you dead? And that's it. Okay. Won the first game against Mono Blue Control. I do like Ricochet Traps. I think that's really it. We don't want Shriek Maul. Ingot Chewer just for the Vidalcan Shackles doesn't seem great. Maybe Beast Within? Yeah, I think I like a Beast Within. Because we can also Beast Within our own dudes if it gets to that point. I don't think we need Fairy Macabre. And we could cup a couple Curator of Mysteries. Well, they're probably better than Fulminator Mage. And maybe... Do I want to... So what I could do is I could bring Lost Legacy in. That doesn't seem great. Could bring in Fairy Macabres and Ingot Chewers over the other Fulminator Mages. So I don't think I want to play them. The card's more important. We can bring in 1 Ingot Chewer and 1 Fairy Macabre. Try it like that. I just think Fulminator Mage is such an insignificant card against their deck that there's no reason to keep it in. So I'd rather play a card that might do something over a card that usually is not going to do anything. Seems pretty good. We got 2 Cyclers, 2 redundant Cascade spells, and an interactive spell. Yeah, we'll keep. This is fine. This is the kind of hand we're looking for. Halimar Depths for the opponent again. Ooh, Ricochet Trap. I do like me a Ricochet Trap. Let's play an untapped Blood Crypt so we can cycle our Architect's Will. Pass turn. Two blue. Coaling Dice. Oh, he brought it in, so if you take the Shackles, okay. Okay, I see where you're going, opponent. I see what you're doing. Shackles my guy, sack it to Coaling Dice. Gotcha. I see what you're doing. Aren't you cheeky? Aren't you a cheeky man? Cycle Architect's Will. Through another Cascade spell. Don't really want any more of those. Let's go ahead and cycle Architect's Will. That's awkward. Copperline Gorge, pass turn. So next turn we can threaten the Violent Outburst. But I would prefer to wait until we get another land for Ricochet Trap. You got the Shackles again. Oh, Jace. Okay, that's fine. I like my opponent's deck. A classic mono blue control deck. I'm okay with that. They draw a card. Sure. Watery Grave, huh? Let's go ahead and play... Let's go ahead and cycle this guy. Main phase cycle this guy. Okay, we'll just go ahead and play the Copperline Gorge, pass turn. Next turn we can go for a Cascade spell. What is that? 4, 7, 10, 16 points of damage. Another Halimar Depths, sure. Pluses, minuses J, so they draw a card. Plays the Shackles. Okay. Huh. Go ahead and cycle this guy. Should have played the Watery Grave. I knew it. I knew it. If they tap out next turn or play any spell, I think we're fine. Fingers are going to pass turn. What was that? 6, 10, 13, 16, 20 damage with Curator if I can get it all through. They can't actually even take anything with Shackles, so I'm not too worried about Shackles. Yeah, use Jace's draw 3 for 3 mana. That's not awful. I've seen worse. It's another Jace. Yeah, it's another Jace. That's fine. Takes up Jace. Sure. Or minuses Jace, not takes up. Sorry. Man, let's try it. I mean, if you got it, you got it, right? Violent Outburst, Cascade Trigger, cast Living End. You got a Spell Pierce or anything, opponent? Well, here's a Ricochet Trap. How does that feel? And my opponent just scoops it up. If you guys like that deck and wanted to see more, remember to smash that thumbs up button. Really appreciate it. Let me know down below. Comment down below with any comments, deck suggestions, play suggestions, sideboard suggestions, anything like that. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more awesome content like this on a daily basis. Also, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or like my Facebook page. Follow me on Twitter. Email me. All those links will also be in the description below. And I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.